I request all the dignitaries to please come and take seat on the dais. Reach high, for stars lie hidden in you. Dream deep, for every dream precedes the goal. With this beautiful line said by Rabindranath Tagore, I, Professor Pragati, along with Professor Priyanka, extends a very warm welcome to all the distinguished guests, esteemed faculties, dear students, and respected parents to the Induction Program 2024 of DYPIU International University. It gives International University Dr. Sandeep Chatterjee, sir, to officially welcome the new batches of BTech CSC, BCA, and MCA. He is a versatile higher educational leader. He has worked as registrar at few premier institutes, namely IIT Delhi, TIS Mumbai, NIEPA New Delhi, and JNU. He has also worked at IIT Kharagpur as deputy registrar and in ICAR as Senior Administrative Officer under the combined cadre of Administration and Finance. He has supported project activities, contract and material management, innovation and startup requirements, etc., thereby facilitating the academic ecosystem. He has functioned as Secretary to the Senate Academic Council, Financial Committee and Board of Management, Executive Council of the institutes. He has coordinated a few capacity building program and training for the senior officers and taken active interest in promoting the cause of differently abled and raised fund under CSR for the institutions. Please join me in welcoming our Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sandeep Chatterjee, sir, to address the new batch of BTech CSC, BC and MCS students. Sir.
Very good morning to all of you. So, good morning. And give a big round of applause for the freshers. Now, more big round of applause for the parents. Certainly, it is because of the parents that we are here. Dear friends, I will not call you students, but I'll call you friends. A very warm welcome to all of you who are present today for this induction program to DYPIU International University. A very warm welcome to all of you, all my young friends, brothers and sisters, who are embarking today on a new journey voluntarily taken for academic learning. A very warm welcome to all of you, and certainly you are the future and you are the citizens who will make this country great. So my dear brothers and sisters, you have taken a conscious decision to go for either an undergraduate program if you have passed class 12th, or a postgraduate program if you are a graduate. So today and tomorrow we will see the flow of students beeline who are coming here for academic learning. So a new journey commences today. Thank you for your presence in this university premises. While I convey my message and welcome you, I also convey the greetings and compliments of our Chancellor, Dr. Sanjay Patil, our Vice Chancellor, Professor Prabhat Ranjan Sir, and the Vice President and Chairman of the Trustee, Shri Satej Patil, and our Trustee, Tejas Patil ji, to this occasion. And you will also listen to them later in the induction program, which spreads across a few days. Certainly, after successfully passing this senior secondary or the graduation, as I was saying, this transition will further chart out your way into a learning curve. So, couple of years from now, you will be on a learning curve, which will fulfill your deeper academic interests. I'm sure that you will continue with your graduation and post-graduation so as to be fully equipped for the future and design your pathways. This will give you the new heights, the next level which you are looking for or you wish to achieve. A very longing satisfaction to further work or earn a higher degree, or to possibly earn, innovate, and feel happy to contribute to the society. I am hopeful that with this support of the university, the destination of knowledge, or an educational crucible, you can say, your interest for gaining knowledge, your interest for learning, your interest for getting a degree, or if you call it a holistic development, all will come through not on a simple pathway, but it will come on an enterprise route, which is the requirement of the 21st century. And this will help to achieve your goal and destiny, where we correlate that you become the useful citizen to the country. And I can tell you that this is the hand which has everything. And this is the heart and this is the mind which has everything with you. Fine. So let the God which you worship, or the Almighty which you worship, I pray that it should settle at the center of your hand. It should sit on the center of your hand so that you have the things in terms of your quest for knowledge or other things which you have designed for yourself comes to you. And the tip of the fingers should be liberal to give you, to give to the society. And those who are in quest for knowledge gain further degrees, do research, etc. And that is how the 21st century Jenner becomes the strong citizen of the country. And that is our desire. That is what we want from you. So again, a very warm welcome to all of you. And let's again clap for the freshers, for the young people. As I was saying, that it is very important to say that your prayers are getting addressed. You must be preparing for different examinations, and I'm sure your parents also must be praying that let my child get admission in a good university, and the pathway of a career should start in a good and what we desire in the way. So let's bow our head to the Supreme Power, as I was saying, to the Almighty, who has listened to our prayer and answered our prayer, and there is your aspirations attached with it. when we pray to the God, certainly the God is so kind, He doesn't say anything. We ask so many things, and those aspirations in a way are replied, are answered, and we realize that as a human being. And we make our rich, and certainly the richer people like you, whose aspirations have been addressed, will make the country rich by your services. And I will specially thank your teachers, those who have worked hard and taught you in the previous classes, those who have done +2 or those who have completed graduation. I can say that nonetheless, the role of the teachers is so important that they have worked very hard with you. I also bow my head, and certainly you must also be doing, and thanking them. And from wherever they are, they must be giving you the blessings for having made this possible. Thanks to your parents, your mothers and father, and your elder sisters, elder brothers in the family, those who have helped you, those who have sacrificed in different ways to see that you are here. And they have worked hard to push you on the next pedestal of life. The caring hands of teachers, as I was saying, the technical experts, those who are in the laboratories, in the different workshops, they are nonetheless important. They are very important for us to learn, because life and its qualitative and quantitative approach requires practice, requires an approach to work in laboratories. So thanks to them also. So the combined ecosystem of a school or the combined ecosystem of a college has worked very hard to help you achieve your aspirations. And in the life and throughout, wherever you are, feel thankful for them, and maybe at any point of time you can do something for them also. And that makes you a wonderful citizen, what the country is looking for. As you know, this student induction program, which is nicely designed, and many of your senior students, they are conducting these programs, either here in this premises, and many of them could not get a space because of the constraint, are in the main building, and they are sitting in different rooms and looking the program. They are managing the things there. So in a couple of days during your induction, they will be taking care. You will feel the pulse of the university and how your senior brothers and sisters are taking care of you. And that will give you a very homely environment. You will adjust to the environment and it will make you comfortable. They will also engage with you and also our faculty members to tell about our values, our ethos, the institutional policies, the process and culture of the university before the commencement of regular classes, which will start from a few days from now. You must have visited our website, and you are aware that we offer different undergraduate programs and different postgraduate programs as well as research programs. So today I'm given to understand that we have the students for Bachelor of Computer Applications. We have students from BTech, Computer Science and Engineering, and students from Master of Computer Applications. In fact, the intake of these 3 batches is large enough, and we prefer to stagger the induction in 2 days. So the first phase of the induction comprises of you, all the 3, the BCA, MCA, and the BTech. Besides BTech in Computer Science and Engineering, we also offer the BTech in Bioengineering, Civil and Chemical Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, a new program called Semiconductor Engineering, which is a new program which is dovetailing to the national interest for us to be a manufacturing hub of semiconductor chips. We also offer bachelor's degree in business administration, bachelor's of design, bachelor's in journalism and mass communication, and in fine arts. We have masters of computer application students present here. We also offer the Masters in Business Administration, Digital Business. We offer Master of Science in Medical Biotechnology and a specific industry-driven program which is called MTech in Electric Vehicle. We also offer the BTech in Electrical and BTech in Mechanical Engineering, which are specific industry-driven program, particularly for the automotive sector. We offer research programs across all the disciplines. So we have a school of interdisciplinary studies and research. Interestingly, the curriculum is so nicely designed that you are not only doing an undergraduate or a postgraduate program here, but lot of inputs will come for you to have a thinking of research, a thinking of innovation, so to say the design thinking in you. And a lot of facilities are there. In next 3 days, it is just like relishing the recipe of a university. And you will feel very happy to see that. And I'm sure during the admission time, we may not have the time to take you through, but when you are coming here and taking admission, so this next 3-4 days will be to also take you through the facilities, the classrooms, meet with the seniors, meet with the teachers, and the entire paraphernalia of our phylum and genus of academic learning teaching. So be prepared for that. The university works on multiple parameters, as I was saying, which reflects both academic excellence and holistic development. It is not that we are learning and we are reading all the day. There are a lot of activities which takes place around, and you will be participating in that leisurely and developing yourself. So it is a multiple platform university which will take you through holistic development route. Our methodology ensures that in the ever-evolving educational environment, there are enough opportunities for improvement. Fostering a culture of continuous enhancement in the education and its technology application or outcomes. Technology is a very strong supporter and a tool to learn, to help us learn beyond the boundaries, within the boundaries, and the extent is infinite. So one of the things which you will see and understand is the technology applications. You will be constantly guided by our faculty members. This I wanted to tell you. The course or the program coordinators, the head of the schools, the directors, the dean of academics, and the mentor-mentee relationship and the network in this university is one of the best, who will constantly work with you. And later, the Dean Academic in her presentation will take you through about that, how it works here. You will have examinations twice in a semester, what we call as mid-semester and end semester. So it happens when I was also students, when after a month or so, we have tests. So class tests and things like that. So be active in your class and be conscious, be regular, and you will be constantly evaluated, continuously evaluated. Your progress will be discussed, you will be guided, and all the evaluations are very meticulous, very transparent. And I can tell you, we have an academic program which runs with a clock precision. So there is no compromise on the dates or things like that. So what I wanted to say that you should maintain constant attention, because it is for that reason you have come. And it is not that in this semester, but next semester and across, if it is a 4-year program, throughout. Because this is the time where you have to concentrate and you have to focus, and that has got very big rewards. And those are the rewards of the life, and you can cultivate your knowledge crop so that the output or the outcome of it is continuous and fruitful. I wish that you should maintain discipline, maintain friends, attend classes, participate in institute programs, and do not miss to regularly check your emails, your group messages, and the website for all updates. Never be addicted with your mobile. Some of you are smiling because mobile obviously has taken a lot of our time. But try to spend to see the usefulness of the mobile and other applications. Another thing which is coming out and rolling in the university and in the higher education landscape is the National Education Policy. I'm sure all of you have heard about it. National Education Policy 2020, it has completed 4 years, and we have a Akhil Bharatiya Shiksha Samagam in Delhi. This is unfurled in a full form, and it puts you on a very strong pedestal for academic and professional learning, which is multidisciplinary and result-oriented. So these days, the higher universities with different areas, faculties, and programs have become multidisciplinary and outcome-based. So also the use of ICT applications in a big way, as I was saying. So the ICT-based learning tools will bring the effective teaching learning process, and the curriculum which you will see is so nicely designed, which will be shared with you. The outcome-based education, which will help to develop your skills and competencies to succeed in the future careers and contribute to the society. It shifts your focus from merely covering the contents of the syllabus to developing the abilities and achieve the specific learning outcomes. Many programs here will also be taught in hybrid mode, in contact mode, as well as in the hybrid mode. This university was founded by Dr. DYPIU. You must have seen the website, who has been a visionary, and this has been set as a trendsetter university with multi-track programs. So if you are seeing the website and follow your academic interest, you will see, as I have said in the beginning, we have different programs which are of different tracks but nicely dovetailed. So the curriculum is so dynamic that it gives you an opportunity to venture into other areas and tracks, the minors and credits, which will help you to make a holistic understanding, and you have the freedom to take some subjects as minors. We have a lot of strategic partnership and a lot of collaborations, a lot of MOUs. So those will come to your advantage, and in the learning opportunities, which becomes dynamic in that way that the learning is not localized to classroom, but it is beyond as well. And your dynamism, your extent of extending your horizon of learning will help you in placements and presentations and things like that, because what will happen at the end of the 4th year or so, or maybe even at the end of the 3rd year or so, you may be interested for a placement. Or those who are entrepreneurs, they may be thinking about what next. So there the training and placement comes very handy and very useful. So these learning dynamics and learning areas in terms of minors and tracks will position you appropriately. Will give you an opportunity to participate in internships. We also have rural internships, which takes you through the rural areas. As you know, 70% of the India is in villages, and that is the mass which speaks for India, and we are all committed to that. So we must have the touch of the rural areas, our nearby areas, and the internship in the 1st year and 2nd year will equip you in that direction. So that in total, in the competitive landscape, because you have a lot of competition around, across, it will strengthen you. Dear friends, I also want to ensure you and tell you that this institution ensures a safe space where its students, teachers, and staff can be supported without fear. Extensive attention is paid to your mental health and well-being, your increasing capacities to cope up with the studies, your increasing capacities to cope up with the studies, extracurricular engagements, and a nurturing environment where all can succeed academically as well as personally. It will be ensured that it is a supportive educational experience with peer group happiness for you while you embark on your journey today. I also call upon you to set up your individual benchmarks besides what this teaching learning experience will bring to you, ensuring a pleasant journey during the program duration. I wish that you should be conscious of your responsibilities, your health and physical activities, your body, mind, fitness. You should be simple as possible, and respectful to others. You should be listening and you should be helpful. You should understand to coexist with all in the institutional ecosystem and imbibe universal human values so as to become a very good alumni of this university and also a responsible citizen. There is a shlok in Sanskrit, Astoma Sadgamaya, Tamsoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. You understand the meaning that our life and our efforts, hey Lord, help me to cross from darkness to light, from asatya to satya, what is true. We should work to make our path, and from the death to eternity. I believe that is the mantra of life for which we are all here. And in your youth, in your beginning, while you are starting your journey and embarking on a new route, you also get a mantra that we have to move from darkness to light and from whatever is not correct or untrue to the truth. And that is the quest which should continue till your life. So let me congratulate you once again and welcome you once again for joining this great institution, and wish you a pleasant and fulfilling academic journey. I also appreciate the presence of your parents, your family members, and many of your student colleagues, your friends and family members who are not able to get a seat here, who are there in the J block, main institution block in the 3rd floor and 4th floor. All my say pranams to all of you, and appreciate the presence of your parents, your elders who have come here and who are accompanying you on the day 1 of what we call Diksha Arambha. वो सब आपके साथ आए हैं आपको यहाँ छोड़ने के लिए. मैं उनको भी बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूँ, उनको धन्यवाद देता हूँ. And in fact, they are all our well-wishers, and our progress depends on your well-wishes and your prayers, the prayer of your parents, your support of your parents, who will guide not only you in this academic and development journey, but they will also guide us. So as I said in the beginning, Karagre Vasate Lakshmi Kar Madhya Saraswati. सरस्वती को हाथ के मध्य में रखिए, लक्ष्मी को सामने रखिए, और ये हाथ आपका है, और इस हाथ से ही पूरा विकास होगा, आपकी शिक्षा होगी, आपकी उन्नति होगी और देश की उन्नति होगी. यही हम सबका प्रयास है. नमस्कार, जय हिंद.
Thank you so much, sir. for motivating, encouraging, and giving valuable information to the students. Now I invite my co-anchor, Dr. Priyanka, to introduce Dean Academics, Dr. Madhvi Deshpande.
Thank you, Pragati ma'am. Now I introduce Dean Academics and Director, School of Commerce and Management, Dr. Madhvi Deshpande ma'am. She holds expertise in the field of talent management and has made respected figure in the academic community. Her passion for nurturing and developing talent has paved the way for countless individuals to achieve their potential and make significant contributions to society. I invite Dr. Madhvi Deshpande ma'am to address the students regarding the academic system at DYPIU.
Can we have the PPT on, please? So very good morning to all of you. I am seeing a lot of emotions actually now. I feel that I am in the sea of emotions. Over here I'm seeing parents, I'm seeing family members, I'm seeing the students, and I'm just trying to imagine what is going on, in the mind. When you've made such a important decision of your life and then you're wondering that whether we did it right or whether we did it wrong or what is really going to be happening. So believe me, all of this is very, very normal. You're in an extremely normal space. In fact, this is what should be going on in your mind, because if it's not going, then probably we'll have to address that. So one important lesson all of us are getting, this morning is that listening is very, very important activity. And not all of us are actually, very good at that. We are very good at speaking, but we may not be very good at listening. So this is one important quality that, all of us over here, including me, more so my students over here have to develop. Listen well. Listen very, very well, because this is going to be, I would say, a game changer for all of you. There are going to be many people, throughout your academic career over here at DYPIU who's going to speak to you. You have your authorities, you have your teachers, you have, the guests who come and address people all the time, and they have wonderful things to say. Point is that if you don't listen well, and if you are not able to filter the understanding and learning, then probably we have wasted our time, right? So we wouldn't want to really do that. Let's develop this. It's a very important quality for any individual, who's there on this earth, not only the students that we have over here, parents that we have over here, because listening builds or destroys relationships and therefore lives. So I would start with this note and welcome you all to the very new academic year. We get this opportunity and to think of the future, taking cognizance of the past, jo hua hai, and taking full control of today, because you can only live today. You can have references to the past, you can have references to the future, but whatever you do today. That we need to understand. We are all, we start as individuals, we are born with intelligence. Our parents have played a very key role in nurturing us, bringing us up, and making us capable of understanding the world around us. But my dear ones, your journey starts today. Individual ones, because your parents ne apna kaam kiya hai, right? And they are doing everything else. It's your journey that starts today. So take your present and your future in your control. That is important, because only if you do that are you going to be successful. So welcome again. Another thing that I'd like to talk before we talk about these systems is, that the capacity to learn is a gift, right? The capacity gift hai hamari, sensory. We are born with it. The ability to learn is a skill. Capacity hai, ability, because you have to make a conscious choice when you're doing that. So ability to learn is a skill. But very, 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 very important over here is the willingness to learn, which is definitely a choice, right? So what am I telling you? You've done your 11th and 12th, right? Remember, for all of those moments when you are actually attending a class but not listening, not going, you didn't know why you're here, correct? So you have to make a choice, my dear. Every minute that you are going to be having, doesn't matter what I have to say, doesn't matter what all of us have to say over here, if you don't make a choice of learning, perhaps it is the greatest waste of time and money and resource. It's the greatest loss to your country. It's something that we have to start up with. This is eye-opening, and you have to understand that the power is always, always, always with you. So basically, starting off with the academics, we really need to understand, and I need to really appreciate our Pro-Vice Chancellor, sir, that education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Why did I say power? I said the power because of this. It's a very powerful weapon that you are acquiring, okay? Education is also the movement from darkness to light. Tamasoma Sadagamaya. Correct? Now imagine two very powerful things that we are talking. We are saying that we are going to acquire a power which is going to change the world. How is it going to change the world? Because we are moving towards light, because the light makes us see, feel, understand, and know what is my role in this entire world, right? And therefore, my dear, the combination of this results in education is for improving the lives of others and leaving your community and the world better than you. I'm sure that when we are actually taking admissions, we are talking about the skills that we'll gain, the KSAs, the knowledge, skills, and abilities that we are gaining to make a career and earn money. Let us not have such a limited view about our potential. What you are getting are tools, ideas, ideologies, skills to do, to build, right? We are humans, and the only humans who are blessed with intelligence. And we cannot not acknowledge that. Let us acknowledge acknowledge our intelligence, our capacities, our choices to learn, to live a life, not only for ourselves, but for making this world a better place. This is what the world is asking of you. And therefore, this is our philosophy, that it is selfless education. I don't only learn for myself, correct? Because it will be very small compared to the intelligence that we have in us. So let us remember that too today, because everything that you are going to be doing here for the 2 years or for the 3 years or the 4 years that you're spending at DYPIU, every moment, this should resonate in your mind. So congratulations for making a right choice. It's very important because, when you make choices, there are only two options, right? Either make a right choice or make the choice right. And there's no other way, right? And there's no other way. So now you have to actually sit there and think, what am I really going to do over here? You can have the best of the world, you can go to the best of places to learn, you can have best of the teachers to teach you, you can have the best of infrastructure, which is accessible to you. It will do nothing if you don't believe in your choice, you don't believe in your power, if you don't have a purpose. And I believe that you have that, right? खुद को ढूंढने की ये कोशिश आपको कल, आज और कल करते रहनी है. And entire education system of this university is built on this. Let me promise you, you will not get anything ready-made. Let me promise you that. My job is not to prepare the food. I'm so sorry. No. My job is to make you stand, see, realize where is the food, what is the food, what do I do with it, how do I make it, how do I eat it, how do I digest it, and what do I do after that. Correct? So stop depending on somebody else for your success, for your growth. It is you who are going to do that. And once we have that in mind, I am sure nobody stops you from succeeding in doing anything. Fine. So at DYPIU, what can you do? Almost everything. Almost everything. Correct? So basically, you're going to be made aware, explore your potential. मैं क्या क्या कर सकता हूँ? Thinking that first. Second, now how do I understand? I can only understand by doing, right? करने से ही पता चलेगा. Lot of projects, lots and lots and lots of projects to do. Work with your hands, work with your mind, work your body. Have the harmony, because ये पहली चीज सीखेंगे हम. हमारा दिमाग, हमारा शरीर, हमारी सोच सब एक ही दिशा में जाए. अभी scattered है. दिमाग कहीं और है, सोच कहीं और है, देख कहीं और आ रहा है, बात कहीं सुनी जा रही है. तो ये सारे जो हमारे सेंसरी ऑर्गन्स हैं उसको एक टैंडम में लाना है हमको, एक तरीके से उसको काम करना है. सबको दे हैव टू कंट्रीब्यूट, दे हैव टू वर्क एज अ टीम. ऑल योर सेंसरी ऑर्गन्स हैव टू वर्क एज अ टीम. सो लॉट ऑफ प्रोजेक्ट्स डूइंग व्हाट? ओनली वन थिंग, identify a problem and develop a solution. The word develop is very important because it directly relates with you. Because you are the people who are going to be developing, and we are the people who are going to give you the tools, the manuals, the kits, to work on. Teachers over here, but don't depend only on your teachers. क्यों पता है? Teachers are great, no doubt. I mean, we are going to be talking wonderful things about teachers on Teachers Day. They are all true. लेकिन सबसे बड़ा टीचर तो तुम खुद के लिए हो. When you try this approach, then is when you are going to maximize your potential. That is something which is very, very important. Okay? So best of the solutions. And when you are able to do these three things, right? The world is open for you. They will hunt you. Every company would be wanting them to be with them. You with them. Because ऐसे ही लोग चाहिए होते हैं. Solve करने वाले लोग चाहिए थे. Problems create करने वाले लोग नहीं चाहिए होते. प्रॉब्लम्स सॉल्व करने के लिए लोग चाहिए थे, जिंदगी बेहतर बनाने वाले लोग चाहिए होते हैं. सो यू हैव टू गो ऑन टू दैट पाथ. दैट इज बेसिक. सो बेसिकली द रैशनल क्या है? द रैशनल इज देयर इज अ रॉ पोटेंशियल इन यू. दैट्स हाउ यू आर हियर. करेक्ट? विच इज पावर्ड बाय मोटिवेशन. यू, ऑल ऑफ यू, बॉडी एंड माइंड, पास्ट, प्रेजेंट एंड फ्यूचर, and your aspiration. Keep your aspirations right. Don't limit your aspirations. Don't doubt yourself for 1 minute. Thoughtful by experience. So your aspiration, your projects, and the skills that you develop doing your project, solving problems, is demonstrated by performance. You and the problem solutions. And that's all. This is what we do. This is everything in our academics is how we have designed. Correct? So, well, performance is a function of, the performance is a function of ability, motivation, and opportunity. Kiski? Meri? Of course. But more than mine, more than ours, it's yours, right? We are all here for you. And so we actually can categorize learning at DYPIU into, experiential learning, which categorizes on active learning and lifelong learning. Active learning means kya? Living in the moment. Doing things with your own hands, using your own brains, solving your own problems, taking your own decisions, learning to accept the consequence of that decisions. Devising things which make a lot of sense. Kaise karoge? Everything that you do from this moment on, every woken moment and every moment that you are not awake is going to lead to your learning. So these many inputs are scattered into your learning universe in terms of curriculum, in terms of assignments, activities, evaluations, presentations, case studies, hackathons, quizzes, whatever it is. This is what you would be doing every weekend. So you're going to be engaged, my dear. And I'll be very sorry if you're not engaged in the moment, because the moment even one moment you lose, you're losing a large chunk of your learning experience. And once you lose it now, I promise you, you're going to spend at least 10 times more time in learning the same thing, which we cannot afford actually. Life is too short for that. Make mistakes, but make new mistakes every time. If you repeat the older mistakes, it's an insult to our intelligence and our humanity, is what we need to understand. So we have very unique systems over here, which I believe, in coming days, your school faculty members have actually planned out for you to explore. So we have all the modern tools and techniques which DYPIU is specifically known for. You have the fab labs, you have 3D printers, you have the robotics labs, you have the computer labs, you name it, you have it. Nothing stops you from accessing these resources. You have an excellent, continuous learning environment over here, because you'd be doing all the time. Karo, correct? You have best of the infrastructure over here. And very, very important, a very important tool for your learning, the best curriculum design, which is upgraded. We are already ahead when we have designed our curriculum for all of the programs that we have. Continue to do that. Every time. We are very quick in implementing what new happens. We don't wait for anything new to happen. We forecast. क्या बदलने वाला है, कैसे बदलने वाला है, क्यों बदलने वाला है, और क्या हमारे करिकुलम में होना चाहिए. So you're always, so when you're in the moment, when you learn, you make a choice of learning, you're already choosing to be on the top of this world. I'll promise you that. And of course, you have wonderful teachers, team teaching as a concept. It's a unique concept that we have over here. You're never alone in this journey. But you have to make a choice, right? So all source of academic information for you is on Moodle. You have to sign in. You'll be receiving your accounts there, cohorts we are already created. Your passwords will be given to you. Every academic information, right from the course curriculum to your assignment schedules, to your submission schedules, everything is on Moodle, accessible to you. So first is log into your email IDs when you receive them. 2, this email IDs is your identity for this 2, 3, or 4 years that you are actually going to be in, because all of the information, academic, non-academic, instruction, curricular, co-curricular, extracurricular, is going to come to your email ID. So Moodle, email ID एक सांस और दूसरी सांस Moodle, right? You would be trained how to use access Moodle. Okay, that's not a problem, but let us understand that. That is something which is very important. And then of course, what we are coming in for is a concurrent evaluation, right? So most of us would be actually used for a very set kind of an evaluation pattern, So that's how we are actually coming on top all the time, because we are able to actually predict But here it doesn't happen there. You are continuously evolved, assessed for the concepts that you are learning. So your 100 marks are actually divided into concurrent evaluations, and then a multitude of that. Each faculty over here is an expert of the subject, will decide what is the kind of evaluation will happen, for what will happen, how it will happen, what is the weightage of it, right? And it will be told to you at the start of every semester. So be very careful about it when you're listening, because if you miss any of these assessments, you're actually missing on your marks. And this is going to really affect on your performance. We are very, very strict in implementing these systems. Okay, of course, our controller of examination will be talking more on this, but basically you'll understand that it's not only the end semester that is important, evaluation that is important, but during the learning evaluations, which tells us, whether you've got it or not. Very important. Another important thing I want to tell you over here is that after every evaluation, you're going to feedback on what your performance is. You'll get to see your assignment ratings, your paper ratings. You're going to be discussing that with your professors. So what did I write? एक बार लिखा और submit किया तो fine, it's out of mind. No, it's shared. All your papers are shared with you. Correct? So take that very seriously. I mean, it's a very important thing to understand what did I write, what was I expected to write, what I was supposed to do, because these are all course corrections field. And therefore, I'll say that you'll have to be living in the moment. You have to be awake, wide awake in anything and everything that you're actually doing. And when you go through this, you're actually developing your higher order skills. Correct? It is not made to order. Every individual over here is a different, unique gem. So individually it is going to work very, very differently for you, and therefore these feedbacks are very, very important. Do not forget to get them. And remember, attend. 75% attendance is compulsory is a very statutory kind of a warning, but it is taken very, very seriously. If your attendance does not comply to the norm, you will not be allowed to attend your examinations. I want to take this moment to talk to the parents that please don't come to us saying that please consider my child, because you are doing a huge loss to him. In fact, it should not be 75%, it should be 100%. Why? Because just take an example, कि अगर हम swimming सीख रहे हैं, तो हमें 100% सीखना चाहिए कि 75% सीखना चाहिए, और अगर हम 75% swimming सीखते हैं, तो क्या होगा? And when as a parent, out of love, you're trying to actually make an application saying that अभी कल से कर देगा वो attend, अभी consider कीजिए, ये कतई मत कीजिए आप. Please don't do it. You're harming your child. He has to follow a system, right? It's expected, because only when you are here 100%, you're going to get maximum out of your learning, and not otherwise. We are here for that. Let's do that. That's very important. So please do not come with this application, consider karo, ye karo, bacha kar jayega. And don't blindly love your kids. I don't love them blindly. I already love them. They're my kids now. They're our kids at the university. But I don't love them blindly. Because if I blindly love them, I am actually blinding their future. आप भी वो नहीं करोगे. आप ये नहीं करोगे कि आप कंसिडर कर लीजिए. He has to follow the norms. He has to follow the guidelines to the T. Problems है तो ज़रूर. Definitely, anytime. That's fine. Okay? So attend and be mindful. मतलब attend करो physically और अपने mind के साथ attend करो. Mindful करो. तभी सीखोगे. Because if you do that, your learning curve is short. First time right होगा. ये नहीं करोगे तो एक ही चीज़ सीखने में आप बहुत समय इन्वेस्ट करोगे, जो समय आप किसी और चीज़ के लिए यूज़ कर सकते हो. एंड इमेजिन दैट यू आर लर्निंग टू सॉल्व अ प्रॉब्लम. दैट शुड बी योर एस्पेक्ट. करेक्ट? कोई भी चीज़ आधी सीखोगे यूजलेस है, यूजलेस है. सो बी अटेंड एंड बी माइंडफुल. 75% अटेंडेंस मैंडेटरी. मैंडेटरी. I would love to make it 100% actually, but since we are human, we'll probably have some problems. So all your problems have to fall in that 25%. Correct? I'm sure you understand that. Anyways, we'll be meeting me a lot on this, I guess. So you are the most important person here. Follow the guidelines and rules. They are for your benefit only. ये आपके लिए है. Second, make use of opportunities. Because opportunities नहीं लोगे तो you will not reveal it, you will not understand and explore what your potential really is, what you can do, what you want to do, what is your interest. Okay? So you have to do things. You have to take part in everything that happens over here. Correct? And understand the academic guidelines. Ask if you do not follow. Very important. Communication over here, a two-way communication over here is very, very important, right? And lastly, the sum total of your academic experience here is going to be talking about discipline, late nights for your assignments, right? Rejections, you didn't do it right, you also do it again, you'll be ready to do it again, not once, not twice, till you get it right. It's important, right? Very, very hard work. Because that discipline, requires a hard work, sacrifice, to see that, ये 4 साल अगर आप मेहनत करते हो तो ज़िंदगी आसान है. लेकिन ये 4 साल में मेहनत नहीं करते हो तो पूरी ज़िंदगी मेहनत ही करना पड़ेगा. Is what you have to understand. Failure, it's okay. It's a one event. You fail to do something, right? So it's failure is like, you stand up, you fall down. So if you fall down, what do you do next? Get up, right? That's what you got to keep doing. So failure doesn't mean final. The failure is that you are not able to do something for that particular time because something went wrong, right? So it's okay to fail, absolutely not a problem. It does not define you. It absolutely does not define you. Please understand that. Hustle, and fastly, all of this is going to lead to your vision, focus, belief that you are the one and only rare gem chiseled in this world. Nobody else is like you. Nobody else is like you. Correct? And that is something which is very important over here. That belief, that light in your heart, that feeling in your mind and your performance is going to make you successful. Success is not defined singularly, right? I cannot define the success for you. I hope that you will be able to define your own success. You decide what you want to be it, be successful, do it. We are here with all of you to make that happen for you. Correct? So at moments you might find us strict, at moments you might hate us, it's okay. Just fine, not a problem. But always remember that when we do this, we are actually loving you, and we are loving you the right way. Okay? So all the best, my dears. Good luck. Congratulations for the future in advance.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the comprehensive information about the academics which you shared with the students. Thank you, ma'am. Now, I take privilege to introduce Dr. Ila Pathak Jha, Director, Admissions and Student Affairs. Dr. Ila Pathak Jha has done PhD in Human Resource Planning. She is educationist, program planner, concept designer, trainer, curriculum designer, and career advisor. She holds more than 20 years of experience in the field of education, training, assessment, and internationalization of higher education. She has played a key role in designing, developing, and conducting international short-term India programs and global. Now, I invite Dr. Ila ma'am to brief the students on student affairs at DYPIU.
सो नमस्ते टू ऑल ऑफ यू. एक छोटा सा काम करते हैं. लेट्स डू वन थिंग. हाय जो आपके बगल में लेफ्ट साइड बैठे हैं, फटाक से बोलिए. और राइट साइड भी. इतने देर से हम यहाँ बैठे हैं और हमने विश ही नहीं किया. दैट शुड बी देयर. ग्रेट. Happy to see you all. It's really a very, very proud moment for me and the entire DYPIU higher officials, my admission team. Can you please stand up? The frontline admission team, strong, many more are there, but they are, they're all on duty today. So, आप भी आपके बगल में सिमरन, they are there? All of them are there? Okay. So, thank you so much admission team. Just take your seat. ये बहुत ज़रूरी है. आपको एक बात बताना चाहती हूँ. This moment we wait. The last 4 months, hard work, all of us, we wait for this moment. Morning, we were really emotional. As Madhvi ma'am has also said, we were very, very emotional. Welcome you all at DYPIU. So big round of applause for all of us, students, parents, and all of us. Thank you so much. Now, let's move to the very serious part in quick time. So me, Dr. Ila Pathak Jha, and Ms. Smriti Shelke, we take, as you know, you have seen, we are managing student affairs. So when it comes to student affairs, it cannot be, problem-free, or you don't have any query or problem. So if you have this situation like this, please connect to help desk. Okay, most of us, we have displayed the same thing on our website also under contact us. You can see that. So single point of contact is help desk. I would suggest to email with all your problems in draft so that we refer that. Calling sometimes, what you say and what we understand is sometimes it's difficult. So I would suggest to put an email on help desk. We will respond and we will solve as quickly as possible. Talk about the very important part, that is fee. Most of you know that our fee, we have put 3 components under fee. That is, first is tuition fee, registration fee, and the third one is caution deposit. That you all have paid these 3 components for the SEM 1. Next SEM onwards, you are not going to pay caution fee, which is actually refundable at the end of the program. So the 2 components are important. When you pay fee, you should know what are the 2 components. Which one is tuition fee and the second one is the registration fee. We take fee, or you have to pay fee twice a year. That is, first SEM fee is called monsoon SEM, second is called winter semester. But you have all the options to pay fee yearly. 2 years course fee you can pay, and we give you discount on that. We waive off the registration fee. So for that details also, please contact help desk. Any payment that you do, it should be done through the UMS, that is called DG Campus. Earlier it was called as Colpol. So we'll be circulating you the link and how to apply. So first there you have to log in. You will be getting the login credentials. Some of you have already got, and some of you will be getting it. We are in the process of mailing you for this. So you have to log in. You have to go to the payment to the left and click payment. Click on the academic fee, select the payment option, and the payment, once you pay, they'll take you to the payment portal. So we don't accept check, cash, or DD. Everything has to be paid online. And for this, discipline is very important. Please don't cross the fee date limit. Otherwise, there is a late fine also, which we don't want to collect it from you. So just pay your fee within the time frame. Okay? The scholarships. We are very, very happy to give you 3 types of scholarship. First one is DYPIU Emerging Talent, second one is DYPIU Academic Excellence, and the very prestigious Vice Chancellor's Fellowship. The DYPIU Emerging Talent is basically to acknowledge the proven excellence that you have done in 12th, when you come here and then join DYPU. So we encourage these emerging talents and we give you this scholarship we will be announcing and we'll be awarding you during our foundation day, which is on 14th of March. The second one is academic excellence, which is on your performance in the annual academic performance that you do at DYPIU. And the Vice Chancellor Fellowship is awarded to students who have exhibited excellence in co-curricular activities at national, international, apart from your academic rigor. So this is very, very prestigious and you can apply even in the first year also. Apart from them, we also encourage and accept and facilitate the scholarships that are given by the government, state, and other type of scholarships. If you have any support needed, you can mail it to help desk or you can come at Swagat Plaza. So we are actually based at Swagat Plaza, 3rd floor. Now, as Madhu ma'am has said, we have a very strong alumni network and all, and we encourage you to join, support alumni, not join alumni right now. So you will be helping us, you will be networking with our alumni. This is the final, enrich your knowledge and enjoy the learning. See you soon. And I hope your learning will be very, very enjoying also. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ila ma'am, for enlightening on admissions, scholarships, and student affairs. Now I invite Pragati ma'am to proceed further.
Thank you, Priyanka ma'am. Now I take the opportunity to introduce Dr. Madhura Jagtap, Controller of Examination. She is PhD in Management Business Analytics, one of the founding members who joined at the inception of DYPIU, contributing significantly to shaping the culture, structure, and assessment frameworks of the university. She has extensive experience in teaching, administration, and professional practice, coupled with her research and training initiatives, reflects her commitment to advancing education and management practice. Please welcome Dr. Madhura Jagtap ma'am, Examination of Controller, to address the students on the evaluation system.
Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Madhura Jagtap, Controller of Examinations. The most threat and what we are afraid of in our lifetime is kitne marks aaye, kitne number aaye, right? So I am that villain in the entire group who process your results, marks, mark sheets, etc. So probably you all are always scared of me, but I am here to just tell you that you shouldn't be. वो कहते हैं कर्मण्ये वादिका रस्ते ना मा फलेषु कदाचन, but I am that phal you will have to be careful about. Yes, your karma, as it is mentioned by Madhvi ma'am or Ila madam, you have to be regular, you have to be sincere, and you have to be continuous in case throughout this education system. But then you will have to be careful also and look after that what your end result, the ultimate goal of your academic existence in DYPIU, through which you will shape your future and your plan, your growth. I request the ARBR team to play my PPT, please. I'll keep it very short because examination system is very vast and it will take a lot of time to understand it thoroughly. So I'll give you just a framework of through 3-4 slides where you can go through and understand what you have to be very, very careful about. We have an academic calendar which is also communicated to all and is been displayed on the website, where you will see all the examination schedules which are predefined before the semester itself. So you know about which exam and when are they going to be conducted. So usually the end term exams happen, like not usually, every time the end term theory exams happen in December for the odd semesters, and for the even semester they happen in June, May and June together. Whereas the supplementary and backlog examinations happen in Jan and in June and a bit of July, kind of. So these are the schedules which are clearly mentioned with the dates in an academic calendar. So you will have to be always see that and follow what all schedules which are there. And this is combinedly common and standard for all the courses together. All the examinations happen under one umbrella and they happen at one time. So these are the schedules of your examinations. Then these are the pattern what we follow. Concurrent examination Madhvi ma'am has covered, where you have to be careful, and this is the load which has been distributed across your semester, and you will have to be present when all these concurrent evaluations happen, because they play a major part in your contribution of marks or grades, whatever you are going to receive at the end. Apart from that, you have midterm exam, end term exam, supplementary and backlog. Midterm exam, there is one midterm exam for this semester. This first semester, it would be scheduled in September. If you see the calendar, you will see the dates also. Then we have end term exam. As I have said, it will be scheduled in the first week of December. Then supplementary examination. This is something which will have to know the people who couldn't reach out to the end term regular exam due to anything, any mishap, probably you're not well, or probably any uncertain circumstances. If you couldn't reach the regular exams, that first one. Second one is whoever fail in the regular exam. So after the results of regular exam, supplementary examinations are scheduled. So whoever are fail and whoever couldn't make it for the regular examination get a chance to appear for supplementary examination. So this is one more chance which has been provided for you to attempt and clear your subjects. And whoever still continue to not pass in some of the subjects will go to the backlog examination. So these are the kind of examinations we have. Then we, most important factor in the entire DYPIU evaluation system is our system entirely is student-centric. So what we are working on is it should be easier for you to get the marks and score well. So we have adopted relative grading system. Usually all the universities and whatever evaluation you have come across till now is called as absolute, where say 90 to 100, 80 to 90, etc. is a A+. 80 to 90 is A and followed by. Here, if you do not score above 90, then you will never be able to get A+. But in case of relative grading system, especially for tough subjects, what happen is the highest is say 75 in a class. So then, though that person is highest in the class, he is not able to get A+ grade. But in case of relative grading, we divide the ranges from the highest scorer to the lowest scorer in the class. So the person, so there are different ranges. Say we have around 7 grades starting from A+ to D. So they fall in those 7 ranges, and the person who is highest, whatever the score may be, for that particular subject, he may score A+. Okay, so this is the grading system which is completely concentrated towards the upliftment of the entire academic performance of the students. So we follow relative grading system for your marking. And then this is very, very important. I want the students and parents to give proper attention to. This is the pass and promotion policy, which is very stringent and strict for first year mostly. Okay, the first one, the eligibility for the examination itself, as ma'am has also covered this. The first one is your attendance. So 80% of attendance in your theory. It, as I have told you, it also affects your concurrent, because you never know, one day there will be some examination in the class, you are evaluated and you are marked on that day itself. So if you are absent on that day, you miss on that amount of marks in the entire scale. So our scale is for concurrent, say about X number of marks, then midterm, and then the end term, all together out of 100, which will be converted for grade. Okay, so your one absenteeism is also a loss of marks. So 80% of attendance, 100% of attendance for practicals, and then you should be independent passing system, as like you should be independently passing in concurrent evaluation and practicals, then only you become eligible for the end term examination. Okay, so these are eligibility criteria for end term examination. The list of eligible students is displayed before the examination, and only those students are allowed for the examination. Please be careful and understand this. Okay, second is pass and promotion policy. We have kept it very simple. It's not 1 KT, 2 KT, 1 back, 2 back kind of a thing. We follow a promotion policy which is CGPA based. So you have CGPA every year, which is cumulative grade point average. So your CGPA should be 4 and above, then only you are promoted to the next class, like from first year to second year. CGPA is calculated for SEM 1 plus SEM 2. Okay, so those who are below 4, please mind their registration from university is discontinued. They are not promoted, as well as they are discontinued from the university. 4 to 5 are they are promoted, though they have some, usually when you lie between 4 to 5, you have 1 or 2 backlogs. It never happens when the CGPA is below. So whatever backlogs you have, you are promoted in the next class, but you will be under academic probation, which means you will be monitored by some faculties. So your group of students will be assigned to particular faculties who will monitor your performance, and you should grow above 5. The safest zone is having CGPA above 5. Above 5, you are promoted to the next class throughout all the years. But it is very specific for the first year. Why? Because when you fall below 5, 4 to 5, you get promoted, but you are on academic promotion. You will be monitored continuously, and if you are below 4, you will be discontinued from this process. So please be careful about it and know about it. Please, if you have any query, any support required, you can access help desk or exam or whatever with whom you are comfortable. Okay, now what happens is, as I have said, in a regular examination, say you fail, even in this case, in pass and promotion policy, we give you 3 options, still more, for improving your grades. First one is the regular examination. Okay, you fail in that, then there will be a supplementary 2 also. Okay, if you fail beyond that also, say after supplementary exam also your CGPA falls below 4, then there is a summer semester, which is a remedial class crash course kind of a thing, where there is 2 months of a time which is purely dedicated for you students to train completely. So there will be a proper training given again on that particular syllabus. You will be properly taught for it, and there will be one examination at the end of summer course. So if you couldn't do that in that also, and you do not cross the 4 CGPA, then only you will be discontinued or not promoted, or else usually people are able to do it. So we have given you 2-3 chances for clearing your CGPA and clearing your subjects in which you have a backlog. So this is very important part of it, which you should be knowing about. There are various other related things which you will know about it automatically while going through the process. Even if you want someday, like you can come and want to know about it, we are there to explain you in detail. Thank you so much. This was the most important part which I wanted to share with the parents especially and the students. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing the vital information on examination and evaluation system. Actually, this was very important for the student. Now I take the opportunity to introduce Ms. Smriti Shelke, Manager Digital Media and Student Affairs. She has specialization in management, digital marketing, digital and print media marketing, branding, web analytics, design and management, social media, corporate training. She worked with few of the best private universities in Pune and hence have garnered over a decade of experience in the education field. Please welcome Ms. Smriti Shelke to brief the students on various students' club.
Thank you. Thank you, Pragati, for that wonderful introduction. So, how's everyone today? I'm sure most of you also have been asking you that question. There are two reasons. Number one is that we really heartfully we want to welcome you warmly over here. And secondly, we also want to see that the students are still listening. If they aren't, then I'm sure they'll start listening now. When we talk about clubs, what do you think these clubs are about? कोई बता सकता है? फटाफट. We have just few seconds. Just raise your hand or then you can shout wherever you are. ये तो तुमने देखा हुआ है. That's cheating. है? Sports club, okay. फिर? और? That's it? Cultural? कौन से clubs होने चाहिए? जल्दी, फटाफट. Come on. Because these clubs are by students. These, thankfully, are not by teachers. I'm sorry to say that. I also am a teacher, but yeah, in fact, these are the times that we enjoy with the students. It's something which is run by the students, for the students, and the activities that we have in such clubs are more for engagement and making new friends apart from your own schools and your courses, right? So I'll just run you through the clubs that we have. At the end, I'll also float one form wherein you can actually just click whichever club you want to be a part of. You can be part of more than one club, and you can just choose. So you can just click a picture of that, and later on maybe you can just fill up the form, all right? So let me just go through quickly. The first club that we have is the book club, as somebody had already guessed. A book club will engage you in different literary trivia activities with some discussions, some kind of workshops, wherein it will motivate you in reading new books, right? The next club that we have is Code Decode. The name itself says it all. When you are going to elevate your coding skills and connect with like-minded people who are interested in coding. See, the beauty about these clubs is that you may or may not be from that background or from that particular course. But if you have an interest, you can join that club. So you can learn something new, all right? So the Code Decode is the next club that you have. Then we have a club for the art experts, the visual art experts, Chitra Rekha, which will help you in enhancing and showcasing your skills. We have themed art challenges and competitions. A lot of things go on in these clubs. So I won't go much in detail of what happens in every club activity. I'll just let you know the names and a few things about the clubs. Then we have, of course, for the poetry, music, singing and dancing enthusiasts, the Mehfil Club. These are the ones, if I can mention a few of the events that have been taken over by these clubs is like Garbha, or then events and activities at cultural events at the university. So it's an amazing thing which students come up and they have their chance of showcasing their skills. Avenue is another club where you can actually build up your business acumen, and this is for enthusiasts who are interested in business skills and management skills, right? So again, there are competitions and a lot of case study analysis where it will help you in developing those skills. Then we have the Leaf Club. Then we have, Then we have the Leaf Club, which is specifically for promoting environmental awareness and sustainability. So this is basically any activity that you do to, put your 2 pence in making the environment a better place, a healthier environment for the people. So this is something which will help you in maybe tree plantation or recycling drives and such kind of events and activities. The next club we have is LASIX Club, LASIX 5, which is, it's something for building up personality. Many times we have issues in public speaking or then in performance skills. So this is the place where you can actually develop them. Public speaking training, confidence building, networking, these would be few of the events and activities at LASIX 5. The next club we have is Journal Club. Journal Club here is basically a platform for students and faculty for publications, talking about research, trying to understand as well, and if you are already a part of any research, then enhancing that and then sharing your knowledge as well. So it's like a diaspora for research and development. So here also a lot of discussions and a lot of competitions take place. GDSC is a popular and well-known club, if you are aware of it, which is by Google Developer Student Club. And here you try and understand, you enhance your learning skills in Google technologies. You learn as well, and then you have hackathons and competitions based on these. The next club we have is Photography Club. We can already see a few of them here. If you can see the students, they are experts in photography using mobiles as well. So yes, this is a club for you where you can be creative and you can have your meetings and understanding new ways of taking selfies by keeping safe yourself. That's very important. Then you have Tech for Need. Tech for Need is a club for digital fabrication. We have beautiful fab lab here, which will help you in different fabrication techniques. Learn it, do it yourself as well, and then you can actually have competitions. So this again is for that. Then when there are times when we are really very, there are difficult times of examinations and all these things, then you can connect to the Mindscape Club, which will help you in enhancing your mental wellness as well. This will actually help you in meditation and relaxation skills. So this is the club for that. Then we have performers. सभी हीरो हीरोइन जो बनना चाहते हैं या बन रहे हैं, script writers हैं, they all can be a part of this beautiful performers club. And we have amazing performance. इतना ही हमेशा हॉल भरा हुआ होता है जब performances होते हैं. So yes, you can be a part of that club. We have the WEN Club, which is a very vibrant community for innovation and shaping the future. So quite a lot of things are there in WEN as well. Here also they have a lot of workshops on different technologies, especially the emerging ones. So if you're looking forward to generative AI or something like that, then this definitely is the club for you. Then we have Clydex, which also has a lot of techniques for for developing your technical or soft skills, and different kind of engaging sessions are taken by Clydex as well. So these are around 15 clubs that we have, and apart from that, we also run a magazine which is known as Signian. So if any of you are good at writing and content writing, then you can actually connect to them. I have not added it over here, but it will be there in the form. Please take a picture of this. I would request all the students to take a picture of this slide. This also is available, this slide is also available at the J Block 3rd floor, where you will be shortly going, and you can take a picture there as well. Please fill up the form with the club that you are interested in, then the conveners will get back to you. And apart from that, there is one unit which we have, that is the National Service Scheme. You can see the details here on the wall on this side as well, on the right-hand side. This is a unit by the Government of India, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, and they actually take up all the government-led activities. So we have these 15 clubs plus one magazine and one such unit where you can explore your talents and you can be a part and network together with all the students in the university, right? So do join. And apart from that, DYPIU is always social as well. So प्लीज़ क्लिक अ फोटो ऑफ दिस एज वेल. मुझे शाम तक सारे अभी के जो बैठे हुए हैं यहाँ पे और जो स्वागत प्लाजा और रूम 413, 406 हर जगह पे बैठे हुए हैं, आई वॉन्ट ऑल द स्टूडेंट्स टू स्टार्ट फॉलोइंग द इंस्टा पेज ऑफ DYPIU टुडे. So I expect the page number to increase, the followers numbers to increase at least by 1500, which is the strength that I can see today in and around the campus, right? Yes, how many of you are going to join and follow the page? Because I also again require your help in running that page as well, because we are pretty social. And then we also have a WhatsApp channel, and on this channel we will keep updating. This channel is for students and parents as well, so you can be a part of this because you will come to know what are the events and activities happening all over in the university. Apart from the events and activities, the sessions, webinars, seminars, all these things are usually posted. Even the achievement done by our students is also added over here. All the social media posts also will be put up on this channel. So please make sure that you are following this WhatsApp channel as well. Okay, thank you so much everyone for patient listening.
Thank you so much, Smriti ma'am, for highlighting on different clubs of DYPIU. I'm sure students are excited to join the clubs, and clubs are not just about extracurricular activities, but are also a powerful platform for personal growth, leadership, and community building. Now I invite my co-anchor, Dr. Priyanka ma'am, to introduce Ms. Jasmita Kaur, Dean Placement DYPIU, for introducing.
Thank you, Pragati ma'am. Another important part from the student's perspective, that is training and placement. So I introduce Ms. Jasmita Kaur, Dean Placement DYPIU. She has rich experience of more than 16 years. She has been awarded with Best Teacher Award at D.Y. Patil College of Engineering in the year 2007 and Inspiration Icon Award for her outstanding achievement and exemplary leadership skills in the field of placement by Global Talent Track in the year 2020. Now I invite Jasmita ma'am to address the students on training and placement process.
A very good afternoon to one and all. A very good afternoon to one and all. That's better. I think you have heard a lot. You have heard so many processes, so many deans and directors speaking to you about various processes that are followed at D.Y. Patil International University, Akurdi. First of all, honorable dignitaries on the dais, my colleagues, senior faculty members, parents and dear students, I, Jasmita Kaur, working at the capacity of Dean Placements at Dr. D.Y. Patil Educational Complex, Akurdi, deem it as my proud privilege to extend a warm and cordial welcome to all the students who have taken admission with us at D.Y. Patil Group, all the parents who have given their students an insight why to join D.Y. Patil Group. So welcome to the family of D.Y. Patil Group. I'm here to share various activities that the university will be performing, will be conducting for you in these 2 years, 3 years or 4 years course that you have joined with us. That is Corporate Relations and Placement Cell. And we see that most of the students, they opt for industry as their placement after their graduation in BTech or MBA course, whereas we also see students pursuing their higher studies in case of BCA, BBA students, and we see students starting their own setup. So these are basically three verticals, three domains which students try to opt or would like to opt after completing their graduation or post-graduation. Dear students, you have heard Smriti ma'am speaking about so many clubs that we have in campus. Why these clubs are planned? These clubs are planned to hone your interpersonal and intrapersonal skills, because participating in various activities where the clubs are managed by students will help you develop your certain skills which are required by industry. जो पेरेंट्स यहाँ पर हैं, मैं सिर्फ पेरेंट्स के लिए हिंदी में बात करना चाहूँगी. आई एम श्योर मैनी ऑफ यू विल कनेक्ट कि ये क्लब्स में पार्टिसिपेट करने से आपके स्टूडेंट का ओवरऑल पर्सनालिटी डेवलप होगा. इसीलिए ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि स्टूडेंट्स क्लब्स में पार्टिसिपेट करें एट दिस एकेडमिक्स कोर्स. आपका ग्रेजुएशन पीजी डिग्री हैज़ टू बी विद फर्स्ट क्लास. So when you talk about Dr. Madhura Jagtap ma'am, she said that she gave you plenty of opportunities to clear your backlog. So don't do that. Clear your every subject in one attempt, because this is what industry looks at. We at university will be giving you plenty of opportunities, will be conducting certain training sessions for you. And this slide of mine gives you an idea. This is an ideal for a 4-year course. But depending upon 2 years course, the breaking is per semester. So today at induction program, today first day, we are telling you what is important for your career and what are you required to do. Work on your listening, speaking, reading and writing skills. How can you do that? You can do that by participating in various events, various activities which are planned in the university. Focus on improving your overall personality development in second year or in second semester. Now third year or third semester is very, very crucial, because that's the time when industries, when companies start coming to hire you. Very important thing. Now what is required is students must opt for certain global certification examinations, and we as university will guide you regarding the same. And final year, automatically you will definitely choose a career path depending upon your choice, whether you want to join industry, whether you want to join your own setup, or you want to go for higher studies. Now these are certain glimpses of certain activities that we have planned for students in the campus. And I would like to share here that last year we had all the Shark Tank India invitees here with us in campus to share their experience with the students. So we ensure that in spite of calling industry people, we also invite speakers from various fraternities to give our students an idea what industry expects and what industries want from you. Currently, at this point of time, the final year students of BTech are undergoing a certification course by Salesforce Technologies. Now, these are bleeding technologies which industry wants you to be good at, to be trained at. Students of MCA are right now being imparted trainings by a organization called ServiceNow. Now, these bleeding technologies will help our students to get those required skills which are required by industry, and placement becomes much easier, and placement comes to you with a very, very higher package. We don't have students of design here right now, if I'm not wrong, but for students of design, we have also tied up with various organizations, and hackathons are a part of a regular, I would say, curriculum that is imparted in the industry. Now let's talk about certain numbers. Yes, at DYPIU Group, you have taken admission in DYPIU Group, and I would say that the strength of DYPIU Group is the legacy that we have of 40 years. When we say 40 years legacy, this group started its operations in 1984. DYPIU International University, we started in the year 2018. However, the strong alumni connect helps us to get plenty of recruiters, plenty of industries in campus, and as a result, we are able to give students very good packages in industry once they start, who want to start their career in industry. But dear students, please understand, it's very important for you to know that industry will hire those graduates who secure 60% aggregate marks. Very important. Most of the MNCs who come and hire, the first cutoff is first class in academics. So ensure that you are there in your classes, you follow your academic curriculum. No backlogs in graduation or post-graduation. Your projects that you make in your 4 or 2 years of degree course that you have taken admission has to be constructive. Control C, Control V. This application works very good in computers. Control C, Control V does not work in industry. So if you have a project which has been copied and pasted, industry would not hire you and pay you for something which you have copied. So please understand, your fundamentals, your basic knowledge has to be very, very good. Don't mug up. Don't complete your examination for taking a degree. It's very important for you to absorb the knowledge, understand the basic concepts. We will also be guiding you to take up certain additional skill sets such as foreign languages, and in today's scenario, if you see, Japan is one of those countries which is very, very open now, and there are plenty of career opportunities in Japan. If you're able to take up any one language, maybe Japanese or German, it adds on to skills of your overall skills. Focus on improving your communication skills and presentation skills. I'll reiterate again, clubs will help you to do that. Participate in various activities that the institute or the university or the department organizes for you. Remember to have minimum 1 certification per semester. I repeat, 1 certification per semester. Now these certifications should not be paid. There are plenty of platforms like NASCOM Future Skills, Udemy, LinkedIn, which help students to get certifications on various, again, technologies which will help you to build your skills. Global certifications in your pre-final year. Take example of engineering graduates. We can have OCGA, CCNA, AWS, Salesforce. Specifically for students of MBA who want to pursue their career in consulting or in finance, it is ACCA. And we as an institute will guide you. We will give you all these opportunities. What is important is you must grab them, learn before you graduate. Because if your resume is strong, if your LinkedIn profile is strong, you will be hired by industry when you are in your pre-final year. Very, very important. Participate in various competitions which are organized by industries, and definitely ensure that you have your active GitHub account and regular updation on your LinkedIn accounts. I would like to quickly mention that these are certain recruiters. Some recruiters, everybody cannot be a part of this slide. Recruiters who come in, I would say, place students or recruit students from core manufacturing industries and recruiters from IT industry. Let me also give you an idea that placement team is a team comprising of members from various departments, from various schools, and I would like to introduce Mr. Vipul Mahindrakar sir, who is here right now present, and I request sir to please stand. He's a one point of contact for all of you because he sits in the university. Thank you, sir. And the entire placement cell of the entire campus, the campus that you see with all 11 different colleges, works together, because this gives us plenty of strength to invite companies for various degrees, say for example engineering, MBA, design. So we have organizations who come and hire engineering students, the same company hires MBA students, the same company hires design students. So the strength of the corporate relations and placement cell is we all work in tandem with each other to ensure that every student who takes admission with us gets his or her offer letter before he gets his professional degree certificate. So with this, I welcome once again all the students to DY Patil family, wishing you all a very fruitful and rewarding 2 years, 3 years or 4 years degree course that you have taken additionally. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for briefing the students on training and placement process. 2 announcements are there. I request all the dignitaries, faculty, students and parents to proceed for lunch. Lunch is arranged in J building at 3rd and 4th floor. Student volunteers are requested to guide them to the lunch venue. So I request student volunteers to guide all the parents and new students. And one more important announcement, that I request all the students and parents to assemble after the lunch by 2:25 for the next session at the same venue. So our next session will start at 2:30. So all of you are requested to sit by the same venue by 2:25. Thank you everyone.